at Devoxx 2015, and I am joined by Vini and Yara Senger. Thank you very much for coming, guys. And you guys are a bit of veterans of Devoxx, aren't you?
Yes, we just love to be here. It's our pleasure, and thank you very much for the invitation. We have been here in 2011, 2013, 2000, and now 2015. And it seems there's a pattern there, the fact we love that and hope to be other years here as well.
And we can see that you're branded, you are Java champions.
Yes.
What exactly do you guys do? What's your day job?
Yeah, that was good. Java Champions program, it's a program that helps support people that are actively speaking on Java conferences, writing tutorials, articles, helping to spread Java, and they identify these people and help them to go and travel. So thanks Java Champion to, with your help, we are here at Devoxx. This year, Vini was nominated Java Champion.
Congratulations.
Yes, what made us the first couple that is Java Champion. So that's
lovely.
It's a pleasure, honor for us to be Java Champion.
And what have we had you guys doing here at Devoxx this week?
So we have been working on the Java community since 2001. From 2001 to 2009, we were extremely involved with Java EE. And after 2009, Vini saw a big thing coming, a big wave coming. It was the makers wave, something that came before the Internet of Things, and now it's more solid, and we are doing lots of things with Internet of Things, with home automation, and a little bit of robotics, and helping to teach Java EE experts and also kids to enter on this wonderful world of Internet of Things.
It's kind of the launch pad.
Yes.
Right, because this year's Java 1, I think probably the thing that everyone said, oh, this is the most exciting thing, was the IoT that everyone was talking about, and Java in the IoT. It seems like it's really taking off this year.
Yes, I think, we see several numbers, people from all the big companies, Gartner, and everybody pointing for a billionaire or a very rich opportunity on the next years. But the coolest thing as Java developers is that with IoT, you can bring the technology to your life in a more intense way. When you are doing Java EE or working with big corporations, you are touching people's life through the systems, but you are not touching your own life in a very physical way. And when you work with Internet of Things, you can do things like Vini did, which was automate the boat. Right, Vini?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, if you look at the internet history, in '69, internet started with 3 computers being connected in US, and now we are almost 4 billion devices connected, and they estimated that in 10 years we are going to have at least 10 times more devices connected to the internet. So we are creating the second generation of the internet. We progress from the university to people connecting communities, companies, making business, and now is the time to connect the things to the internet. And it's a great moment for all the people that work with technology in general, because you need to make hardware, you need to make security, you need to grab the data to store in big data, business intelligence. So the demand for technology professionals will grow in the same way that Internet of Things will grow the number of devices. So amazing moment for everybody.
So do you think kind of maybe developers need to be doing a little bit more to get into the IoT? Do you think, are you hoping that kind of more people will be jumping onto this?
IoT will be part of all developers' life soon. It's already part of most developers' life, because you don't have, it's like cell phone. If you look at the cell phone and the mobile applications, now it's very rare to see a company that maintain an important website and they don't have a mobile application.
Right.
The same thing will happen with Internet of Things. More and more the companies will have the website, the business on the cloud, the mobile application, and also additional devices connected to the internet to aggregate value to that business.
So IoT first as opposed to mobile first, you're saying?
But there's another thing that I think you asked if the developers should go more and learn and have their own IoT experiences. And there are several facts that I believe that makes these two communities very near. So when we think about IoT, we were thinking about the makers movement, right? People that want to make anything, make pizza, make toys, make bicycles, make hardware, make their own, biking helmet, or automate your own boat. And when we are talking about the Java developers community, we are also talking about people that make, right? The open source movement brings the same responsibility to the developer.
And that creative energy as well, I suppose.
Exactly, right? The open source developer shouldn't be waiting, watching, reading. They should be coding, they should be making, they should be sharing. So these two communities, they have lots in common in the sense of the attitude that the developer should have. But the similarity doesn't stop there. So when we think about this new Internet of Things wave, that is not just the makers, but the Internet of Things, as Vini said, big data and cloud and all that, we face several of the same problems that we faced the last years with Java EE. So we face the problem, like how I'm going to update all the devices, or how I'm going to make it very separate, the device from the cloud. What should I use patents for that? What are the technologies to use to communicate from this client to that server? So lots of things in common, lots of APIs and concepts that the Java developer can leverage to do their own IoT projects.
So it's a little bit of a paradigm shift in what you're using maybe, but it's just kind of a case of don't be intimidated, you can do this.
Exactly.
It's just slightly shifting it a bit. And what's that you're clutching there?
So when we were starting with Internet of Things, we found what we and our friends and our local community found hard to deal with. So when you are working with hardware, most people are developers, and working with hardware is not the thing that we do that make us very comfortable. So when deal with hardware, you need to deal with interruptions, you need to understand which sensors are you going to use, how you are connecting the sensors to the main board, and what's the format of that data. That data comes and then you want to send to the cloud. What are the main set of sensors people wanted to use? And we see that as the first barrier to get all these Java developers and push them to the Internet of Things. So since last years, Vini have been working on this board that
the IoT surfboard.
That's the IoT surfboard, the board that enables the Java developers or any other developer to surf easier the Internet of Things.
So it's kind of almost like a launch pad.
Exactly, it's a launch pad. Some people asked us, does this substitutes a Raspberry Pi or an Intel Edison? And the answer is no. This board is an aggregator board. It aggregates, it brings value to any other board that you are already using as the brain, as the main Linux for your project. So this board has an Arduino Nano, which is this here, is the Arduino Nano. And here we have all the code to access the sensors that are on this board. Can you talk a little bit about the sensors?
Yes. Once you plug your USB cable into the board and plug in your PC, the board will be ready to be connected to the internet. And we have here gas or alcohol sensor, which is a alcohol sensor specifically is a very good one for Devoxx Belgium
yes.
to test different beers.
It's a good project for people next year.
We have infrared, temperature, humidity sensor, light sensor. We have some transistors, relay, and we have many connectors that you can extend your surfboard, plug new sensors, or you can plug like displays, and you can increase the surfboard and customize your surfboard to your project. So it's very fast to start prototyping and creating a new project, IoT project using IoT surfboard. We also have a great solution for wireless communication. So surfboard can communicate using Wi-Fi or using Bluetooth or Zigbee or 3G, 2G, 4G. You can put a GPS, NFC, RFID, and many other technologies you can aggregate into the same board and just plug and play in your cloud, or if you are using the USB cable, just plug and play in your computer and start having fun, even if you are not a developer. So we have some tools that you can grab the data and make some logic, like if you want to make a breathalyzer, you don't need to write code. You just drag and drop some boxes using some specific tools, and you can create your own solution very fast.
And I know that there's different projects out there, like IBM have an IoT starter kit. I think maybe Microsoft do. Everyone's kind of jumping on that. But this is a bit different in it, that it's a crowd-funded project. Is that correct?
Yes, you know, when you have something that might make a crowd happy, it's a good project for do crowdfunding.
So let the crowd to decide if they want it as well,
exactly,
I guess.
Exactly.
And
so this was
do.
a fantastic experience for us. So what we did, we created the project and we did a local crowdfunding in Brazil. So we used a local platform that was all in Portuguese and easier for local community to understand and participate. So we did a 30 days campaign. It was very intense. It was lots of adrenaline, lots of content being generated, and it was a life experience. So if you have your own project and you believe on that and you want to try to take it out from the paper and make the dream come true, as the Disney people would say, crowdfunding is a life experience. I really recommend you, Java developer or mobile developer or Internet of Things developer
or maker
to try that, because it's fantastic. There are 2 months of pure adrenaline.
And we saw that with JUnit Lambda as well earlier this year, had a fantastic response. I think it's kind of an interesting sign that the Java community is actually happy to push forward things. They don't just want to wait for enterprises, and sometimes you do need that little bit of an extra kind of capital behind it.
Yes, exactly.
And IoT is also growing a lot with the new economy. If you look at Airbnb, if you look at Uber, and the new
shared
economy and crowdfunding and makers, like everything together create a very nice atmosphere for people that work with technology. So it's a great moment to be alive and to be living this moment in technology.
Devoxx, just link that into the keynote beautifully there.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us. And we'll put the address so people interested in your project can jump on and have a look.
Thank you very much. Now we are preparing for launching the Kickstarter project in US and worldwide. So next year.
Watch your space.
Thank you very much.
If you are interested, just Google IoT surfboard. We are lucky to be ranked in the first link, so very easy to find.
Riding the wave.
Thank you.
Devoxx. Love you.